Hey, this is Josh
And Leslie.
with jnladventures.com. The world is our playground, and this is kind of a special video. In one of the previous videos we recorded, I told you that I'd give you more information about me, so I was going to do that here. I am, as a lot of you know, so I'm repeating myself, and you've seen it all before, I'm sorry, but I am visually impaired. I am considered legally blind. What I have is called Optic Nerve Hyperplasia. And what that means basically is my optic nerve did not form correctly. So I can't see it all out of my right eye and then only partially out of my left. I have what I guess would be referred to as an adapted sense of depth. So I don't run into things, but it's hard for me to see detail. Like we're stopped at a stoplight right now. I can tell you the lights are red. And there are signs there, but I can't tell you what the signs say. I can tell you one sign's green, one sign's white, but that's all I can tell you. My visual acuity rating is 2200, so it's below the legal limit. I can't get, can't drive, can't get my license, things like that. I do walk with a cane when I'm in a unfamiliar place or in a big crowd. That way, if I run into somebody or something, they don't think I'm not paying attention or drunk or something. The way my vision works is I can only focus on one thing at a time. So if there's several things going on, I have to prioritize. I have to pick what's important to me and focus on that. Now, in the video I mentioned, or I am referring to, I mentioned that there is something out there that can help me. And it's by a company called eSight. And what they are is they're electronic glasses, basically. The best way to describe them is, it looks like a visor going across my eyes. If you're familiar with Star Trek Next Generation, Geordi LaForge, he has that visor. It's kind of the same look to it. It basically has a high-definition camera on the front, and then about as close to my eyes as glasses would be, there are two high-definition monitors. And these monitors provide image stabilization, color correction, focus, and about 24 times zoom on them. So with these glasses, like I said, without the glasses, my visual acuity is 2200. With them, I believe they said it was 2024. So it's still, I still would not be able to drive because there is a bit of a lag in the image generated by the camera. So I still wouldn't be able to drive, but I would be able to see signs. I would be able to read things at a distance. In fact, we went and did a trial of these back in February, and basically where they did the trial was in a Sam's Club, and they put the glasses on me and basically said, go walk around the store and try them out. So I was able to read not only the price tag, but the item description from almost 30 feet away. But the most amazing part was when they first put the glasses on me, Leslie and her aunt were sitting on the far side of the room from me. I was able to tell what Leslie's eye color was for the first time. I was able to see her facial expression clearly for the first time. It was amazing. I can edit. So yeah, I was, able to see her facial features and eye color and all of that. I was able to read, item descriptions and signs from so far away. And these things have so many other features and benefits to them. You can put a SD card in the controller and you can take pictures with it, so it can work as a camera, it can work as a video camera. You can hook it up to a computer monitor, and instead of having to buy a huge 27-inch monitor or something, you can hook these glasses up to the monitor and magnify, and it has motion tracking, so it can tell where you're looking and will zoom in on that area of the screen. So instead of having to buy a huge monitor, you can just use these. You can also do that with a TV. So it comes with a HDMI splitter, and you basically run your HDMI out from whatever your source is through this box, and then you can run one line to your TV and then one line to the glasses. So whereas normally I have to sit about 2 or 3 feet away from a TV to see it, with these I can sit back on the couch and not have to, you know, be in everybody's way or, you know, anything like that. So I mean, it has a ton of advantages. The only problem with this is the glasses themselves are about $6,500. And then once you add on top of that the insurance and the fees or the taxes and all of that, it's about $10,000 for these glasses. Now, I've checked with like Services for the Blind and things like that, and they usually won't help with things like this because the company, or eSight, is a Canadian-based company. And Services for the Blind requires that whatever company they're ordering from be in the US. So they've told me that they would help me, but I would have to come up with the full amount first. So I have to come up with the full $10,000, and then they'll reimburse me for maybe $3,000 of it. So what I've done is I've started a GoFundMe page for this, and I will link it down below. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain or to say this. If you're not able to donate, that's totally fine. I'm not expecting anything from anyone, but all I ask is, even, you know, if you can't donate, if you would share this video, you know, share the GoFundMe page link with friends, you know, anyone that you think would be willing to donate to help with this would be very much appreciated. I currently have, I think my page has raised $130 so far. So, and what I'm doing is I put the money into a high yield savings account, so I'm earning interest off of that as well to work towards that goal. Is there anything else you think I should add, Leslie?
No, sounds good.
Alrighty then. Well, again, I'll put a link to the eSight glasses down below. I'll also put a link to the GoFundMe page. They are super cool. If you really want to find out more about eSight, if you think, you know, if you have a family member who's visually impaired, I would recommend you go to www.esighteyewear.com, and I'll put a link to that as well down at the bottom. Also search YouTube for eSight videos. I mean, there's some amazing videos out there. A lot of communities will help, you know, school kids get them, and it's just amazing to see their reactions when they try them for the first time. It's totally cool. Anyway, I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I thank you in advance for donating or sharing this video with with anyone you think would be able to help. I hope you all have an awesome day. Thanks again for watching.